Okay, so I'm gonna do some crazy stuff here. You ready? So what we're doing today is we got a really cool clutch of eggs. The female was pretty big. She had kind of a mixed clutch, not all fertile, but the good news is, look, we got babies. Not only got babies, we got some pretty babies. So the mom was a het albino. The father was one we were hoping was gonna be a het albino. And we may have a second father. I'll tell you if we do. There'll be a clue because there'll be a snake in here that can't happen. We bred a Sunfire Platinum Anthrax, I think it was tiger. Sun Platy Tiger Anthrax, Haas het albino to a Sunfire. So Sunfire, het albino, het anthrax. So that means that we can get all kinds of wild, cool stuff in here. I don't think that that'd be any world's first. Well, it probably would be actually if it was an albino. But we have to hit a few genes to get anything out of it. So like, here's the perfect for instance. This snake here is literally normal. It has, now I say it's normal, but I can tell it's het anthrax because it's got a very fun pattern on it, which is markers for anthrax. So this snake here cut its own way out. I haven't done anything, you can see. It already I just took a little cut on one end, but you can see as they cut their way out, they have to cut through all their veins in order to get out. So as they first cut, you can see that there's blood. You can see that there's a little bit of red right there, and that's from them cutting through. Now, when you cut, we use scissors. I actually prefer razor blades, but I use scissors to make everybody happy because they're, ooh, look at that, an anthrax. And it looks like it. So you see this is already dried back. You can see that the veins are started to dehydrate and dry out. And it looks to be a sunthrax. That's what it is. So we got a nice little sunthrax there. And you'll see its tail has got the banding and it'll have a nice little stinger tail, I call it, like a little red tail on it. So that's a Sunfire Anthrax. Now, hopefully, we'll hit a lot better than that because like with 50% of them will be some form of anthrax. 50% of them will be het anthraxes, and because everything here is het anthrax. So now that I say that one's a het anthrax, not only because of the markers, it is because it has to be. So every one of these is het anthrax. So this is a normal. It looked to be a normal het anthrax. So no albinos. I didn't see any albinos, and so that already ready to come out. So it's got a little tiny bit of belly button hanging. So now the reason why we cut them is real simple. This egg could have a problem. We don't want to. The good news is I don't see any eggs here that look like I was too late to cut them. I waited one day, so they all started cutting yesterday at about exactly this time. And we're gonna take this right here, and we're gonna cut this, and we're gonna basically look and see what we got here. And this cut, oh, there we go. It looks to be a platinum anthrax. See, there's those veins that we're talking about. They surround the entire egg, and when the baby goes to cut out, they cut through those, which don't affect the snake at all. It's normal procedure, so it's no different when I cut them. This one here is actually a tiger anthrax. You can tell by the pattern. Now, on top of being tiger, it's definitely at least a sun tiger. It's got a beautiful stinger tail is what I call them. It's got this nice little tail. It's a beautiful snake, and I think it might be a sun platy. The platinum comes in a little bit later, so we'll have a better idea. Now look at this one. This one Freddy Kruegered itself. It's got cuts everywhere. So it's just dying to get out of there. We're gonna take this little pair of scissors and cut where it's already cut it. Oh. So that is not a sun platy, and I'll show you why. Because but that, to be fair, this is not a tiger, but look at the color on that. That is definitely a sun platy. That is definitely a sun platy right there. It's absolutely, it is a tiger. That's wild. This is funny. I can't tell if it's a tiger, but I'm gonna say it is. So that's a sun platy tiger, and that's a sun tiger. So you see the difference in the tails, how much cleaner they are? Maybe you can't tell on the camera, but I can. This is for sure a sun platy. That's for sure just a just a sun. So there's a beautiful, now another cool thing about an anthrax, they got those black eyes. That dark black eyes. Funny enough is the het anthraxes typically have pretty dark eyes also, but not black. And absolutely gorgeous. It's a platinum, not a sun platy. So that's a platinum tiger anthrax. We got one left that we haven't seen, and let's see what it is. So this is a sun platy tiger head anthrax, possible head albino. Wow, that is an exceptionally good looking animal, and it's ready to come out. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it out. So you know it's ready to come out. You see that little button? There's no yolk left. It's actually like, they don't have a placenta in any way, shape, or form, but the bottom of the egg has a little end to it, and that little end just falls off. I could pop it off. It'll just fall off in my hand if I let it run through my hand. And this snake here is capable of making anthraxes. It's probably a head albino, so it's capable of making albino anthraxes, sunfire anthraxes, platinum anthraxes, tiger anthraxes, sun platy tiger anthraxes. It's actually, I could keep going. Albinos and every one of the things I just said. So this particular snake has huge amount of genes capable of making all kinds of amazing animals. And it's all just from reticulated pythons, no inbreeding. Anyway, peace out. Hope you have a great day. I don't know, what's your hobby, what's your dream? Let us know. Kind of interested. And whatever you do and you enjoy doing, do it. And even if people don't want you to, what does it matter to them? They got their own, if they had their own dream, they'd be out doing their dreams. So find your dream, pursue it, and help anybody you can on your way through. Peace out. Have an awesome day.